The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi everybody, and welcome to today's webinar. Thanks for joining us. What we're going to do today is run through a bit of an overview of the new Specify AWS website, which AWS launched on the 1st of July, so just a few weeks ago. My name's Kelly, I'm the National Marketing Manager for AWS, and we really appreciate you taking the time to join us. So to start with, I'll just tell you a little bit about Specify AWS. This website's designed for architects, building designers, and related trade professionals. And really, it provides trade professionals with access to the full range of AWS CAD and specification resources, as well as our new BIM libraries, to help architects and specifiers easily specify AWS systems into their projects and to provide them with streamlined access to AWS information. It's also a great tool for manufacturers of the AWS brand, and something which I think generally is going to be pretty well received across the network. So depending on the way in which you choose to navigate the site, we've actually set Specify AWS to allow people a bit of flexibility. On the home page, if you scroll down, you'll see that you've got the option to browse our product catalogue by type, solution, or brand. So we're just going to have a look to start with at navigating by type. So if someone's looking for a sliding door or a sliding window, type navigation provides a really quick way to access our systems, particularly for somebody who's familiar with our system numbers and with the way in which they fit into the various AWS ranges. So you'll see all the sliding door products across the Vantage, Elevate, and Thermal Heart brands are grouped together here, bifold doors, hinge doors, and so on. Other people may prefer to navigate by solution. So if you are looking for windows and doors to suit a particular application, for example, windows and doors which have been attested to deliver improved acoustic performance, then navigating by solution may be a better way or a quicker way to access relevant products. So you'll see when we navigate by solution, we get a bit of information here about AWS systems that are designed for these solutions, as well as access to the relevant white paper. But when we click down here, we can see all the AWS products which are deemed to be relevant to this particular application. So each of the products shown on the page here are products which have been tested and are believed to deliver good acoustic performance. Then you've got a third option, which is to navigate products by brand. So if you know specifically that you're looking for products within the Vantage Designer series, then this is a good way to access products relevant to a particular brand. All of our products are grouped into families and color-coded to allow you to quickly and easily see products that belong to the same range. So right now we're looking at the Designer series range, the high-end residential offering within the Vantage brand, and you can see the full range of Designer series products are shown here. So this is good if you know that you've already selected to use a particular product, and we know it's a Series 616. This way we can see other products which fall into that same family and deliver similar performance characteristics and aesthetic qualities to the products that we've already decided to work with. And when all else fails, if we're not sure how to navigate to a particular product range, then we have developed an interactive product selector. So the product selector allows you to switch on and off different criteria using a faceted search system. So let's say we're looking for a sliding door. You'll see that the range was just filtered a little bit there. We want a sliding door that belongs to the Vantage range. Our selections have been filtered further, and something that delivers bushfire or is suitable for a bushfire application. So now we can see that we've got 3 products within our range which meet that criteria which we can choose from. So let's go in and take a look at one of them. Let's have a look at the 618 door. So once you navigate to a product page, you'll see that the page quickly displays key information for you. So here we've got maximum panel heights and widths, glass thicknesses, and the energy ranges, or energy performance ranges for this particular product. You can also see any certifications which have been applied to this particular product. As you navigate down the page, you'll see all of the assets related to this particular product are grouped quickly. So we've got a full range of Revit files, Archicad library, SketchUp files, 2D CAD details, installation information, and some test reports on the way in which this product performs for different acoustics with different glass options. The features overview provides a graphic illustration of some of the important features of this particular product. And there's also a number of videos related to this product which could be helpful in giving you a better overview of how it might perform. In this instance, we're looking at some of the case study videos where we've got this product, the Series 618 Magnum sliding door, used in a range of different projects, as well as an overview video, one of our AWS team explaining the features of the product. There's a list of all the projects in which this product has been featured in, which appear on the AWS website, and you can click through to these to find out a bit more about the project and how the particular product was used in this application. There's a full list of compatible hardware options and of products which are complementary to this range. So in this instance, we're showing the Centaur screening option, which is a complementary product for the Series 618, as well as related systems, other products which belong to the same family or range as the Series 618, and alternative systems, other products which perform a similar function, i.e. they're sliding door systems, but they might be different in their performance capability or the aesthetics of the system. So for example, the Series 541 is also a sliding door. However, it's a residential sliding door. You can't make the panels quite as big, and it's got a much narrower framing system. So aesthetically quite different to the Series 618 door. If we take a look at the assets available to us relating to the 618 door, we've got a few options here. We can click to open files in browser, or we can select to download multiple files at the same time. Now these files will be combined into a single zip file and we can quickly download them together. The Series 618 specification manual provides all the technical specification details for this system and is a really handy tool for architects, specifiers and builders. We've also got a NatSpec document which shows us the AWS branded work section under NatSpec, which can be handy for specifiers also. The alternative we have is to add the checked documents to a project. Now, as part of the development of the Specify AWS website, we've created what we're calling our My Projects application. So My Projects is basically a place where you can store products and resources or assets relevant to a particular project. Say, for example, we're working on a project called 15 Smith Street. We can create a new project . 15 Smith Street, and we can go ahead and start adding products that we might like to use in this particular project. Say, for example, we would like to use the Series 618 door. And also a sliding window. And perhaps we might like to use a bifold door. So now when we go back to our 15 Smith Street project, we'll see that we've got the 3 products that we've selected for use in this project appearing here. This makes it quick and easy for us to navigate to these products to access further information as we move through the project, understanding that sometimes we could be working on a project for a very long time. So let's say we want to access the CAD files for the Series 618 door. We can very quickly add more files to our project. For example, the 2D DWG files, as well as product specification manual and product sheet. And perhaps we might like to add a Revit family. The Series 616, we can do the same thing. We can go ahead and add some product sheets and some CAD files. So now we can see the CAD files that we've added to this project appearing in front of us, and we're able to filter them by product. So there's the CAD file relevant to the awning window, and let's have a look at the ones relevant to the 618 door. The PDF files are also all there for us to see quickly and easily, and again we can filter them by product. One of the cool features of the My Project application is that we can create a brochure. So the way this works is we are able to combine all the product information sheets for the products that we've specified for this particular project together into a single document, which we could add to our project file or share with our client. We can edit the title, and we can create the brochure. When the brochure appears, you can see that it has combined all the relevant product information sheets for our particular project. So it's nice and easy and handy for us to include in a project file or pass on or email on to a client. There's a number of other helpful resources on the Specify AWS website. The downloads page allows you to very quickly navigate and select specific types of products. So I've just filtered the search to show only Revit files. You can check multiple files and add them to your project. Or you can download all those files together in one helpful zip file. You can do the same, filtering products by type. So we can see all the resources relevant to sliding doors, or perhaps all the resources relevant to Vantage. Under Solutions, we've got information about various product applications that AWS systems have been purposefully designed for. So WERS rated products, acoustics, bushfire, aged care, and more solution categories will be added over the next few months. Finishing section gives you information about anodizing, along with a white paper which you can download to help you with specification of anodized finishes, and a quick reference guide to help you in selecting the correct anodized thickness. Similarly, powder coating information, including a white paper, a full colour range, and then under resources, we have a full list of white papers available to download. So these are short technical documents which can help to give you an overview of information relevant to the specification of windows and doors under each of these topics. So if we have a look at the Safe for Kids white paper, we'll see that this incorporates the information relevant to the specification of windows and doors in elevated applications, with extracts from the BCA and some diagrams to help us understand which products can be used with or without restriction in different applications. We also have a webinar section. So the next webinar that's going to be offered for architects and specifiers via the Specify AWS website is one on acoustics, and registered users of the Specify AWS website can register here to access those webinars, which will be run monthly. BIM solutions include some tutorial and overview videos which explain the new BIM tools which are offered on the AWS website. So the Archicad Smart Window tool is one of the popular ones that we've recently launched, and this is a tool that's designed for use in Archicad and allows you to select and configure AWS systems within an Archicad project. The video gives you an overview of how the tool works, and it can be easily downloaded from the downloads page. We've also got a full range of Revit libraries available on the new Specify AWS website, and these families are explained in this overview video, giving you an understanding of how to correctly configure the family to suit your requirements. We have a huge project gallery on the Specify AWS website, which incorporates projects from residential, commercial, institutional applications all around Australia, and you're able to filter this project gallery by a number of different tags. For example, let's look at projects relevant to aged care. You can very quickly see 3 different projects relevant to aged care featuring different AWS window and door systems, or perhaps we might like to look at only the thermal heart projects. Here are some thermal heart projects from around Australia featuring different thermal heart systems. Our video gallery gives you access to a wide range of AWS videos, including our designer notes, which are released monthly. These lovely case studies feature an architect or building designer talking about their project, which features an AWS window or door system, some information about fabricators, AWS fabricators around the country, some overview videos explaining how to use Specify AWS and those BIM tools which I talked about earlier, product overview videos which explain the key features of different products within our range, testing videos which explain the process by which AWS window and door systems are tested to meet the requirements of AS 2047 or the bushfire testing regimes, acoustic testing regimes, or even cyclone testing regimes, and some information about our thermal heart range. We also publish regular blogs, which include information about things that we might be up to within the architecture and design community, as well as helpful tips for specification of AWS window and door systems. And last but certainly not least is how to find an AWS fabricator to help you manufacture windows and doors once you've let your project go out to be built. So you can easily search AWS fabricators by postcode. And you'll be able to see any fabricators within close proximity to the postcode that's been entered. When you click through to the fabricator profile, you can get a bit more information about that fabricator, their location, some photos, and some feature projects which they have listed on the AWS window and door system, AWS websites, sorry. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I'm going to leave it at that unless anybody has any questions. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and type them into the questions panel on the right. Okay, it's looking relatively silent there, so thank you very much for your time today. I hope you enjoy using the new Specify AWS website, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact us at AWS. We're always here to help. Thanks.